Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Antwyone. Appreciate you guys stopping by for another nickel and dime of your time. We're going to be going over here talking about some amazing and beautiful lighting. So let's get into it. All right, so one of the first things I would like to do is talk to you about how the lighting setup is. So you can see that big light that's back there, and also too, you see the beauty dishes there. So both of these are beauty dishes. If you guys don't know, they have. I think it's my 32-inch beauty dishes right there, silver inlay, and this one is a white inlaid beauty dish with a white actual the dish itself. So it's a softer light for that. So we're going to be using these two contrasting looks, but it's very beautiful because that backlight is set probably two stops from what this front light is. So you guys will see that as well. And we're going to go ahead and get into it, man. So let's go ahead and set up your screen so you can have an opportunity to see the shots and as well as you can see inside the studio. All right, so that looks good. Let's go ahead and do what we came here to do. That's photograph, baby. So the first thing we do is meter. Uh, Now the backlight, I already metered the backlight, okay? So I want to meter the front one, and I'm gonna turn the front one back on. The front one, the back one, what I was looking for basically in the backlight is where the light is stopping on me. So that made sense to me at that point. So now I'm going to turn the front light back on. Hit my mode. Okay, and I'm at 1/16 of a stop on here, but I may want to go down just a bit, probably a half a crumb or two. That's going up. Okay, and see what this light looks like. And I'm sitting in a traditional style to where I want the light to kind of bounce right above my head. Again, your measurements are pretty clear. This portion of the light is right here in the forehead. I may raise it up, may need to raise it up a little bit, but I think I'm okay. I'm gonna center myself to here. My camera is centered, and I'm going to put my metering. My reader's at 200. I'm at 160. So that says I'm at 9 right here. So that's a little bit bright, okay? So I have to either bring up my, um, I can bring down my ISO. I can, um, I can, let's see. If I don't want to change the meter, I need to change the lighting. So we're gonna go ahead and change the lighting. The backlight, I'm not gonna touch. The backlight, I like where it's at. I like the light that's bouncing back from it. So I'm not gonna touch that. So I'm going to drop uh, the front light metering down. I'm gonna change something. I'm gonna fix something. I think before I do that, let me make sure that all my settings are reset because sometimes on my adjustments, make sure that everything is reset to so there's no adjustments happening below, and they may be. So I think I'm okay. But I'm gonna reset. There we go. See how that is? It was some adjustments on there. I was about to make a whole bunch of changes and then didn't need to. So I'm gonna reset all that. Um, Back to my tethering. All right, cool. So I know I know my camera. So I know what my camera's supposed to be looking like. All right, so you just found out. So when you're using systems like this, please do double check just to make sure your lighting and everything is good to go. All right, so that looks okay. Um, Inside a frame. So I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna take that down, and I will raise this light up just a hair, just a hair. Okay. All right. So from me to where the light is set and where this light is set, that's what I'm concentrating on. I need to get as close as I can to here because I don't want that light to kind of have a gust of a brush of light over on me on this way. So I'm gonna push that as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and focus again. Make sure my camera is ready. That it's finding me. There we go. There we go. There. And I'm gonna put my card up from there. All right, cool. So now I got my white balance card, and I'm believing this is okay. So since I want to trust this light, I'm gonna back it up just a hair because I'm seeing for myself that it's a little bit lighter than I want. So I'll just push it back to stop a show. So hopefully I'm centered and I can be seen. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm saying my eyes look good, my cheeks looks good. Um, but I'm feeling a little flat on the part, so I'm gonna bring it back up. Now, the cool thing about looking at these types of lighting are, because that is flat. That's flat as all get out, and I do not want a flat shot. These beauty dishes have to be pretty close to your subject, so we're gonna push that. We're gonna push that pretty hard here. I'm gonna turn this guy because he's focused a little bit away from me. There we go. All right, and that, as you can tell, you see some highlights going up there. Let me bring out just a little bit. Okay, it's too much. It's a little bit too much highlights. So I'm gonna go back a little bit more, and I'm gonna come up just a little bit. All right, looking at my screen over there, and I should be looking at the camera. All right, and that is cool. That's getting closer to where I like. As I'm looking at every piece, I'm going to take my meter back out and I'm going to make sure that I'm good to go. I'm at 160 200 ISO, and um, I'm going to make sure my light is good. My light is saying this is 14 and it's 5.6 and it's 13 right here and it's 6.3 right here. So I know for me, the way this light is falling, since the height of it is right here, that's going over my head, it should be a little bit. It should be a little bit more um, brighter versus down here because I'm just taking the fall off of the light from there. So I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Yeah, that's 8.1 right there when I turned it up, and that's right where I'm at. So I like it. Um, I don't think it's a big change, but what I do think is for me, looking at this and looking how beautiful this light is, and using these V flat boards because these V flat boards are what's keeping that really darkened shadow on there. So these I was going to use for black and white. So I'm going to go ahead and um, pull up my hood a little bit here. And I was going to do this in black and white because I still think, I mean, I'm doing a masculine look. So I want as much emphasis on the light and where the light is structured, and also to the light structure here on my face. So these will be in black and white. So something crazy, right? You gotta go there sometimes. All right, but no, let's um you can pull the hoodie up because um There's a lot of little drama that you can make with this. So you don't have to kind of pull your mask out. You don't have to bring your mask on. So let's just go ahead and play with it. Okay. So I think, as you saw, I'm using this table too to help bounce light up as well. Um, but the beauty, I love using this because it is a simple way to look at light. It's a simple way to design light. And I want to make sure you guys understand that it is okay to fix things, especially as you're going through it, to just make sure things are looking good. So let's go ahead and choose a shot. As I always do, I try to choose a shot that makes sense to me uh, for the look. So let's go ahead and switch cameras here. So we can choose a shot for the look. I think the light, like I said, I think the light works pretty well. Um, and what the light is showing, and what you're trying to have it feel as well, is always important. I like a lot of these. They're all kind of they're trying to make sense, especially this guy. He's trying to make sense. All right. Heck, I may use this one. Why not? Let's go crazy. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this one here because you guys know I always do this for you. Is I go to Photoshop. So I'm gonna take this edit this image here. I'm sorry, image, and then edit with, and then Photoshop. Quick and easy way for you to just keep a great look of your shots and stuff. That's one of my old ones I did for the last video. Sorry I didn't take it down. Let me take that out off of there. All right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna close it down because we're only looking at, of course, as we're cropping, we're looking at, really just the headshot because that's what it is. And what I usually, as I told you guys before, so, I try to just use the balance of the box. So from my lip all the way down to my hand, and from my forehead to here, I'm just kind of marking where I think just keeping it pretty square on the crop. So it's okay. So this is the crazy shot on there. But we're gonna go here to filter real quick. We're gonna go to camera raw filter. And there's a few things that I know for me, like anything else, things do have I didn't do a color card. You guys know that, right? Did you guys see me not do? I did my color card. I didn't change it on here. What I'm going to do on here is I'm going to bring some of these I'll make it a little bit cooler. It's not bad on that. There's a lot of ways to go in black and white, and one of the quicker ways is that you can use the black and white button here. But if you don't know, you can drop this window here, go to browse, and it will give you different black and whites to play with. Okay. And since this is kind of like a crazy picture, it has to be the skin, it has to be popping, it has to pop out from the frame. It can't be something that's, just kind of soft. It has to have some drama to it. So I'm thinking, I saw one I liked, but I'm gonna go through them here. And they did a pretty good job with messing with them. So um, in there. So I like this one here. I think that was number 12. Yeah. So once you select number 12, you can come right up here because it should have a a am I doing that right? All right. On number 12, yeah. No, no, no. Go back to 12. You should have there was, why did they change that? You had a value on there. I don't know where they put it. They stuck it somewhere else, I guess. They always changing stuff on me. It was the value thing was right here. That you can see how to um unless am I blind? Nope. No, 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 that's it. There was a little volume thing on there. Where's the? Hmm. See. Hmm. Maybe that's on the big one. Maybe that's on the Lightroom itself. Maybe it's not on this one. I could have sworn I thought it was on this one too. All right, so I'm gonna leave that be. Since it's kind of a crazy picture, I'm gonna leave that be here. I'm gonna go to the top of the mountain. Oh, there it is. It's not on the. I don't know why it wasn't on the thing, but here you are, right here. This uh, 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 lever here that you can change the look because I really like it. I just it was just a little bit too harsh for me, but I like that one, and I can see that it has some yellowing in it already. Um, the way it's working, so that's like really yellow. So I'm kind of working that out, and the clarity. I'm a little bit more clarity in there. Dehaze. I'm gonna take that down because dehaze. We can watch for that, and then of course you got to use your curves adjustments. Quick little curves adjustment here. All right, and the reds and oranges. Okay, reds and oranges are your colors for your skin tone and stuff. So you want to, you can work with those. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little bit color back into my face on that one. All right, and I'm not gonna do anything with that. I may be able to do a little bit with that. But one of my favorite things is you never leave a picture just as is. I like my hair, and but what I don't like is that it looks lighter than where I want it to be. So on my forehead too. So I'm gonna just run a quick little curves adjustment on that to lighten that up, to darken that up as well. So, and then also too, right around here, I want that to be cupped off a little bit as well. All right, so before and after the looks that's there, this is kind of like a it could be anything. You can make it into any type of work type of image. You can play around with it to look at your it could be an advertisement um um for for you, for the what you're trying to do, um and what you're trying to engage in. So i'm always encouraged by that. I'm always encouraged by taking chances and being better than what I used to be, and work on all the things that I want to work on, which is bettering uh, my options as an artist. Um, and we all that's what we all kind of we're driving towards to doing. So, but we all can take a page out of uh, you know many opportunities, many books that we have at our disposal. So I'm gonna do a two light little thing here. I'm gonna find one I like. I think I like this one. All right, and I'm gonna open that up just a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna take it off of this color. Uh, Let's go with green. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna draw um this down to 200. It should be good right there. Okay. Uh, so still 200 is still too much for it. So I'm gonna go down to 150. All right, not gonna work with that. Let's try 175. That's good. So I'm gonna hit that. Two lights right there. Come over here. My blend there. And that's where we are. All right. So something quick and easy, safe to use. Um, you layers and flatten. And then you take this image and you want to get it back to over there, file, and just hit save, and it will go back to capture one. And we can kind of see it on the big screen. Right there, two lights. All right. So that is the easiest, kind of quickest way to kind of work through some troubleshooting that we had. We had two lights we talked about. We had some editing, some short editing looks that we can look at. You can look at Photoshop and also Lightroom that's in there. It gives you some tools to work with. You can master it out and how you want to make it look. I don't think anything is wrong with this. I can take this out into production. This look right here, and it looks like I spent hours on it. So as we go through all these secessions of lighting, and we can use a beauty lighting to make beautiful lighting. So I do encourage those models and then makeup artists, and if you have some stuff you guys want to work with this lighting setup, please do. Let's talk because this is one of my favorite lighting setups to do. Other than that, keep shining and grinding. I'm Antwyone, and I don't have anything else, man. I'm out, baby. I'm out.